From signs lining the streets to ads on television, politicians spend millions of dollars on elections. Many political experts argue that there is a correlation between the amount of money a candidate spends and their chances of winning. Furthermore, experts question the increasing role of money in elections.
The question is, does the money chase the politicians, or the politicians chase the money? In other words, the point is that has always been the case. That is the intentional case of American politics.
So, what would elections be like if there was not as much money involved? Senator Clementa Pinckney is sponsoring the Clean Elections bill in the South Carolina legislature. The bill would essentially take some of the money out of elections.
So the Clean Elections bill is a way to really give elections back to the voters.
The way the clean election system works is that voters would finance the elections. Candidates declare their intent to run and agree not to take private donations. Next, candidates would have to raise a certain amount of money from voters in their districts to show that they have their support. Lastly, they submit their name to the Election Commission and receive their campaign money. Senator Pinckney says that this type of election would be beneficial because it would place less emphasis on the money and more on the needs of the voters.
It takes this whole specter of private money, PAC money, lobbyist money out of the equation. It allows for candidates to concentrate their races on the voters and not concentrate on how can I please those who will fund my campaign.
But not everyone agrees. University of South Carolina Beaufort political science professor Dr. Colin Pierce sees no need for reform.
The arguments against trying to clean up politics by strictly regulating the amount of funds that people can get access to and so on, that's a strategy fraught with all kinds of unintended consequences.
Dr. Pierce adds that restricting the amount of money politicians can spend is a violation of freedom of speech.
And then the whole issue that comes up in this connection is First Amendment issue. These campaign controls that they try to put in is in some way a cap on speech. All of these things are just simply American politics, and it's not like any particular changing of the rules could ever change that. That's the American way.
Money, the love of money in politics is the root of the evil in our system. The money just corrupts, and it not only corrupts, but it corrupts absolutely.
For ETV, I'm Ashley Hicks.